What's going on? It's Jonathan Evans here. I'm excited because this is the time of day for me. What is it, about 4 o'clock? It's time to go pick up the kids. And I got young kids, so I got a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old that's about to turn 5, and a 3-year-old, which means at this point in their life, they're all excited to see me. I know when they get older, I may embarrass them when I come pick them up, but now they're actually excited to see me, so I'm excited to see them. All the parents know out there that nothing starts until you pick up them kids. Once you pick up the kids, that's when busyness really kicks off. And so that's what we're about to do. Let's go pick them up. J2.
Today?
Tomorrow. We're gonna pay that. We're not about to eat dinner out every day.
But what are we gonna eat at home? I don't want
Food.
sandwiches.
Well, then you may not want to eat.
Well,
Kelsey,
yes.
how was your last day?
I wanted it to go so fast so I could do my phone on Friday and so I can make cake.
You don't have a phone.
I do have a phone.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You have an iPod
It's called a
that
phone
has
in mine.
parental restrictions and barely any Wi-Fi and no cellular.
It does have Wi-Fi when we're at home.
Okay, so you had a good day?
Yes.
Any problems?
The teacher in after school was being really mean again.
What?
Yep. She said sit down when I wasn't even standing up, and then she told me to be quiet when I was whispering. So I think she's a wicked witch.
Nah.
I'm glad it's Wednesday and it's our last day. Or else I would pretend to be sick so I wouldn't have to go to school tomorrow.
No.
I just want to watch TV all the time.
Hey, Jammers. How was your day today, buddy?
It was great.
But why was it great?
I was obeying.
Oh.
I do like class.
What?
Wait, is my
What'd you just say?
Is my
I'm glad you're glad about the weekend because we're not doing any phones
what?
or TV, technology,
You
nothing.
just said on Friday we can start.
Okay, on Friday. It's Wednesday, but tomorrow's Thursday. And tomorrow is Camden's birthday. I said, get excited, boy. It's Camden's birthday, and Camden is 5. Camden, are you 5?
I'm going to birthday Jeopardy for my birthday party.
Go, Jammers.
Get your groove on.
What's going on? I just got home not too long ago from bringing the kids home, and now you see I came home to the better half. This is my it's my lovely wife, Kanika. You know, we came home and it's just, you know, rowdy, just stuff to do. Yeah. And y'all know what it is. A lot of you parents out there, especially if you have young children or you've had young children, you know, we just came home to dinner time. We had a practice that did get canceled, praise the Lord.
Yes.
And I'm working on my patience. You know, J2 came home and he was mad because Camden had a switch. So he starts crying and I'm trying to let him know to let me handle it because he'll handle it the wrong way. And so little things that we have to teach our kids all the time. And so that was one thing we came home to. And then we're trying to get them ready for dinner. You're trying to figure out who's doing what. I mean, it's always something. But the main thing that we want to do when we come home is handle whatever issues that are going on either at school or between the kids. And then we want to get to the table, eat together. That's a big deal. Eat together. Did you grow up eating with your, how did that?
But mostly single parent home with my mom. Sometimes she had to work 2 jobs, so I would go from school to my grandmother's house. I didn't really have a traditional family type table situation, but.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of the things that we wanted to do was to make sure that the gadgets are put away, the TVs are off. Our kids, they're not allowed to watch anything.
Any technology.
No technology. Monday through Friday, there is no technology. Because we want them to be creative. We want them to learn how to interact with each other. And we want them to learn that family time is the most important thing. And then we let them veg out on the weekends. But When we came home and it was about, family time and dinner time. And so we got around the table, we eat together, we try to do the best we can when people are flying around, try to do the best you can, and that's an important thing. One of the things we do is highs and lows. Why don't you tell them about highs and lows?
So every day during dinner, before we start devotions, we have a highs and lows time, which is each child gets to say what their high was for the day and what their low was for the day. And basically for us, it's a way to get them talking about what's happening with them at school. A lot of times we find out about things or about their friends.
They tell on themselves.
Yeah. But it's a way to get them talking because we want them to always feel like they can come talk to us. And so if they're just in the habit of sharing what's going on with them each day, then that opens a door from a young age. And we're praying that that continues as they become teenagers and even adults.
Yeah. And that we make it fun though.
Yeah.
I mean, we make it fun. We run around, we have a good time. But
Jonathan started it, by the way.
What, the fun part? You
Yes.
run around and yelling and going on?
Because the lows, we don't really want them to be too low. So before they get to say they're low, they make a face. It started out with making a face.
And then it keeps escalating.
And
Because
someone
the
keeps
kids.
escalating
No,
it.
because of the kids.
Who watch their dad.
Either way.
So now it's turned into running around, dancing.
Yeah, doing all types of fun stuff.
Yes.
But they enjoy it. And the reason why that kind of stuff is important is because growing up, I remember the table. My mom would make sure dinner was ready, number one, because my dad couldn't cook, and number two, because my dad couldn't cook. And so she would make sure that dinner was ready, and he asked her because he wants to make sure that he has at least that hour every single day to lead his family. And so he taught us that there was never a day that we weren't at the table all together. And we were, like our kids, we were a little mad because we were missing the Cosby Show at the time. But we got over it. And now that we're grown, we all talk about the table, the lessons we learned. He would open up the Bible and pass it around and let us each read a verse. And then he would say, tell me what you think it means. And then we would try to tell him what we thought it meant. And he would say, wrong. Now let me tell you what it really means. It's the Tony Evans thing. My mom was always diligent in being a part of that conversation. And so we really loved each other. We really learned to interact and love each other that way. And so when you talk to us now, we just talk about the table because we had fun with each other. And so we want to build that. We want to continue that legacy. It's a part of what we learned in Psalm 128. It says your wife will be like a fruitful vine in your house, and your children like olive plants around your table. And that's my dad's philosophy and my mom's philosophy, the kingdom agenda. And so we just adopted that. And so we're going to be around the table. We have devotions. We try to make it fun. We try to do illustrations. We use a little resource that helps us with kids. And so it's been great. So that's what we've done. Normally after this, we're running, taking off, doing something else.
Mm-hmm. Soccer games and practices and homework.
Yeah, and just managing life.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's been fun, and it'll continue to be fun, and we'll continue to do it. And hopefully that gives you some ideas.